Greetings, folks. You've reached DC Investing. I talk about finance topics, financial independence. Today, I thought I'd try the fun video of what happens to your YouTube channel. So I released or made and released 30 videos over the course of 30 days, and just as kind of an experiment for what happens. Online, there's various folks that say, "Hey, I got monetized in 1 month's time or 3 weeks time, and here's how you can do it." And I watched a few of those videos. Never thought that really would be something that would happen for me, but whatever, give it a try. And so today's thought is what happened after releasing 30 videos in 30 days. So the first time that I uploaded a video to this channel, it was in I think August of 2022. I had the ability to do video editing and all the fancy stuff that you do. I made, I think, 3 videos about the stock market type things, cups with handles. They're fun little videos. And what I noticed is it took a lot of time to make those videos. And they were fun. I was kind of working, just working on my skills and abilities. But I think the first couple things got like a dozen videos or dozen watches or 24 watches, and it was somewhat disheartening to put a bunch of time into something that then just got a minimal number of watch hours that came out of it. And I know that that's something that can happen, and it was just kind of disheartening originally. And I know that the YouTube game is stay in the game for the long haul, but just the sheer amount of time it took to make those videos was a difficult type thing. And so I just kind of left the channel alone for a while. During the time, I consumed a lot of YouTube content, and learned a bunch of stuff. My own finances kept increasing, and so the thought with the channel was, now, hey, you've learned a lot of stuff. There's others out there who are making their own channels. They're contributing. You've learned things from these contributors. Why not give it a go? Get over your own inhibitions and just try to talk about concepts. Do it easily so that you don't have to spend a lot of time doing video editing. And then, over time, slowly build up the channel. So 30 videos in 30 days, what has happened? So I got 7 new subscribers. So thanks a bunch for all of you who have subscribed. I may have had 7 originally from the earlier part, but kudos and grateful that all of you have come out here. It's fun to be part of a community where we can all learn together. So thanks for those new subscribers. The average duration of people who watch these videos is about 3 minutes. So hopefully you'll get a topic or an idea in 3 minutes. I'm sure, some folks watch the video all the way through and others are like, no, we're moving on to the next cat video or whatever. But so that's the average duration of these videos. Most of the videos are around probably 10 minutes in length, or 8, or I don't know, some are longer that I talk about. Total watch time, 32 hours. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's kind of interesting when you have a average video of 5 minutes or 8 minutes or something that, you folks have watched videos for 32 hours. I hope you're getting some concepts and ideas and some fun stuff out of this. And, we're learning about finance topics. That will probably go up over time. But again, I'm just kind of giving it a go on this finance channel. And total number of views, 1,300. That's really kind of fun. Because originally when I first started, there was like a couple dozen, over time. And so this format of trying to make videos with good topics, but try to make them as easy as possible to shoot and put out there, is a kind of a way to be able to make the content, but not have to put a ton of time into all the video editing and writing the scripts and doing all the B-roll type stuff. And I think the videos that I do, I may move more into that over time as more viewership happens, but it's too much work for uh, for the quick content. And as I look at what's uh, it's not viral, but what gets more views on viral, like some videos that I think are popular topics get like no traction, and others that are just kind of a fun afterthought, they get hundreds of views. And I'm sure that's kind of how YouTube rolls. You never know what people are going to be interested in or what they're not, or what the algorithm's going to send out or what it's not. So um, it's just all part of the game, and I want to put my content out there and give some ideas for folks. So giving a go of it. Will I ever get to the monetization? Will I not? I'm not sure. But I guess the idea is, if you just keep going over the long haul, keep providing valuable content to, what you have to offer is probably valuable to somebody out there who's trying to do the same thing that you're doing. So, that's my hope. So did I get monetized? No. Did I get millions of views? No. But I got 1,000 views over the release of 30 videos. And I'm curious, for those of you who subscribe to the channel, what topic or what idea was useful to you. All of the things that I kind of talk about have been part of my own financial upbringing. So just kind of curious, is there anything particular that I've talked about that have been useful or helpful to you? And I'm curious about what that is. So we'll see where the channel goes. I'm going to continue to release content. I have a lot of ideas that just kind of keep popping through, and I find this I find that I like walking, I like exercise, and sometimes I'm able to form thoughts better and chat longer when I'm moving. And so that's part of why I like walking around parks and other things while I make these videos, because I'm able to talk a bit more, which is interesting. So we'll continue to talk about finance topics. This is what happened, 30 videos in 30 days. My results, kind of interesting. And hope you're all doing well on your own finance journeys. We'll see you